Welcome to 10 Minutes Today.
Ooh.
I'm Jake. That's Matej right there. And we are 10 Minutes Today, your favorite Thrice Weekly show right here on YouTube. We come to you every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with a brand new discussion meant to invoke a little bit of thought, usually about politics or technology or
a bunch of stuff.
Random stuff, whatever we feel like talking about, really. And today's topic is about Mr. Mike Pence, the Vice President of the United States, the man with the most useless job in the world, quite literally. He is paid to wait for the president to maybe die, which has only happened 4 times in U.S. history that the VP has taken over, death or impeachment, and impeachment's never actually ended up having the president leave, except for President Nixon, who resigned instead of actually being impeached.
What about Clinton? He got impeached.
He was impeached. He wasn't evicted. When you're impeached, you go in front of the Senate, and they do a hearing, and then they vote on whether or not you should be removed from office. So
regardless,
2 presidents have been impeached and stayed. Nixon was about to be impeached, but resigned because of Watergate. Cool. But that was way off topic. Little quick history lesson for you. So Mike Pence was doing a talk about who cares, and he...
Accurate.
Seriously, who cares? And he waved his arms like a lunatic, trying to act like Donald Trump, but he's not Donald Trump, and he smacked a child in the head. Or elbowed him. It wasn't that hard, but he hit a kid in the head. And the boy turned around and wanted an apology. Pence finished his speech, and still at the end, the boy was trying to get an apology, and he wouldn't do it.
You owe me an apology.
He's like, you owe me an apology. And he's like, and turned around, walked the other way. Yeah. And the boy followed him until finally Pence turned around and said, okay, I'm sorry. And then the boy was happy, and Fox News was upset, and every other news channel in the world couldn't give a... whatever, who cares?
I actually wrote down the quote. So if the Fox News reporters watching this video, they go, kids these days, and we'll include the video in the link. Kids these days are telling adults what to do. They're telling parents what to do. And apparently now they're telling the vice president what to do. And then the other lady's like, yeah, they're being born snowflakes because it looks like that kid needed a safe space in there.
What? He's like 8 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Now, it comes out after that the boy's autistic.
Yeah. He's on the
autistic spectrum. Both of us agree that's irrelevant.
Completely.
If any decent politician was at that podium, if Bill Clinton, George Bush was at that podium, he would have stopped. It would have taken 15 seconds. You don't even have to pull the Trump and never apologize. You could just say something like, oh no, and just react to the fact that you hit this kid.
Sorry.
Or like, sorry. Anyone else, Trump would never. Trump doesn't apologize. He's completely unapologetic.
But not even any other politician, any other person, like a fucking normal human being.
No, but I'm saying we're looking at him as a vice president. He's a politician. If a politician accidentally hits a kid, he goes, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
But Pence it's one of 2 things, actually. And both are equally possible. Either A, he's so dim-witted that he can't read a teleprompter and take a break to apologize and back to the teleprompter, and that might be the case.
Sure.
We don't really know. He's the vice president. He's never really done anything. He had a debate that he unequivocally lost, and didn't matter because he's the vice president. No one watches the VP debate. And yeah, we don't know. Maybe that's the reason. The other reason is because he's an asshole.
Or maybe he didn't notice. Maybe that's the reason.
How many times have you hit someone and not noticed?
Maybe he's got like no feeling in his pinky, and that's the part that hit the kid or something.
Oh, so he might have had a stroke, and he's probably not eligible to actually be our vice president your vice president because he's medically incapable. Is that what you're saying?
So anyways, once Fox News found out this kid was autistic, they apologized.
Oh, then everything changed.
Oh, it was a huge apology.
Everything changed.
The woman that was on the broadcast comes on, and she goes she randomly goes like,
I died. I laughed so hard.
She goes, oh, well, we apologize sincerely. We didn't know he was on the autistic spectrum.
Like, it matters.
And then randomly throws in, as a gay woman and feminist. I've spent most of my life
a gay woman and a feminist. I'm a like my resume. Fox News, gay woman, feminist.
I spent most of my life
that's how I define
the lives
myself.
of women and children and those that are disenfranchised. I get it, and I apologize.
No, you don't.
It doesn't sound like you spend
even
most
whether
of your
he was
life doing
autistic
that.
or not.
Yeah.
He's still, I think they were like a group of kids from...
It was a group of small kids,
just
anyways.
like a random elementary school. And what child is enfranchised?
Disenfranchised.
No, I'm saying, but what child is enfranchised? Maybe like the prince... You know what I mean? Prince George, I would say, is enfranchised.
Well, and you can't say that.
But like, you can't say it's just a random kid.
You can't say you're spending your life to improve the lives of women and children, and then shit on a child for feeling the need to be apologized.
Exactly. What do we teach kids? When you hit someone, you apologize, and they're like, "No, the vice president should not be apologizing to this kid."
And it has nothing to do with the kid being autistic.
No.
Whether or not the kid is autistic, whether he's the smartest kid in the world,
if anything,
he's perfectly fine.
That made Fox News appear for exactly what they are. They are disenfranchised. They have no idea. That statement right there, she has no idea what the world actually is. That like, she doesn't get liberalism. She's like, oh, this kid, he's a snowflake, and then you come and apologize because you find out he's autistic? You're a fucking snowflake.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Snowflake.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, no, if you smack a kid in the head, you apologize to that kid. If you smack a kid and don't apologize and later find out the kid's autistic and then come back and apologize,
because he's
that makes you a way bigger asshole than just walking away from the situation.
True. It's true.
It's like
I didn't know he was
because
autistic.
this kid's autistic, I have to treat him like this? No, you're disgusting.
Yeah, it's...
He's a child. You treat them with respect, and this little kid is like, "Ow, you hit me in the head."
Well, I think
say you're sorry.
I think the problem.
And you, sorry, whatever. Like, move on with your life. This should have never made the news.
And I don't think that a kid asking for an apology is him being a snowflake and needing a safe space.
No,
I think that's him wanting to be shown a little bit of respect.
Like I said, it's an 8-year-old. What do we teach kids? When you hit someone, you apologize to that person.
And you don't do it again.
Yeah, like, and the funny thing is, this is kind of off topic, but people across the U.S. say like, "Oh, New Yorkers," because they're all rude and blah blah blah. And now you're like this kid from the middle of nowhere that's like apologize, like the president shouldn't apologize. And these are the same right wingers who are like, "Oh, everyone on the coast is rude and they don't have an understanding of humanity." It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Here we have someone who's like, "Just apologize to me," and they're like, "No, we're mad we're mad at coastal elites because they're all like they're disenfranchised and they don't apologize, and then we don't apologize either." Well, then what the hell is the difference between the two of you? Figure your shit out, Fox News. Stop pissing me off.
I just think that I think the problem lies in where all these people that think like, okay, we're the generation of like participation awards, right? Like, we need the safe space, and we can't, we are not afraid to kind of talk about how we feel, or if something offends us, like, we're not afraid to bring it up and make a show about it, and like, things like that. But I think it just comes down to like a lot of older people, and I would say even myself when speaking to younger kids, sometimes you don't give them the same kind of respect that you would give somebody the same age or older, right? Because you're always taught kind of like respect your elders. Like, that's always kind of just like the initial, or I guess not the initial, but the like lesson that's always kind of ingrained in you.
Yeah.
But it's not, but it should be respect everybody, and that's kind of that's where we see problems like this, because clearly she's not respecting this kid, because she sees him as like whatever, like a snowflake.
Like, honestly, if you think that because you're old, you deserve respect, I'll give you a list of old people and ask you if you respect them. No. Respect is based on who you are as an individual. And just because you're the vice president doesn't mean that you get to look down your nose at this child who wants an apology. That's fucking disgusting. Yeah. That's disgusting. Why in the hell? It doesn't work that way. Like, just, you are, especially as a a politician, if this was a billionaire, he would have apologized, or she would have apologized to him right away. But no, because he's the president, the vice president, not even the president. He's like I said, the most unrespected man, this useless position. Apologize to the kid.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what it gets down to. It's just people not understanding that respect isn't deserved in any situation. It's always earned, I think.
It's respect is expected until otherwise proven unworthy. Innocent until proven guilty. Expected until otherwise proven unworthy. That's fair. That's the quote that you can take. I said it here today. Jacob Pavao. This is May 22nd, 2015.
And this is all the time we have for the day.
Come back every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget to leave a comment, thumbs up or thumbs down. Subscribe, tell your friends, and if you do thumbs down, preferably thumbs up. But if you do thumbs down, a lot of thumbs downs attracts views, so I don't care. And
comment why.
And don't forget to subscribe so you can tell us how much you love and or hate us in every single video. Until next time, I'm sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. #